Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Bartender Mastermind.
Very funny with all the stupid questions and all the good answers.
The Bartender Mastermind tonight. Really enjoyed myself.
Lot of fun. Surprise winner, but there you go.
To give a big warm hand to the following people. Mr. Gary Regan. Tony Cecchini. The legend that is Dushan Zaric. And one of our homegrown legends, Mr. Simon Difford. Not forgetting somebody that you're all very familiar with, Simon Ford. So may I have in the hot seats Mr. Gary Regan, please. Come and join us. He headed over to New York in 1973, working in bars, and in 1993 became a published author and inspiration, The Bartender's Bible, and was also followed by other books on martinis and bourbon. Welcome, Mr. Regan. Are you ready for your chosen subject?
I am.
And your questions start now. In what establishment did Duncan Nicol serve up Pisco Punch in the second half of the 19th century?
The bank?
Correct. The anti-aging experiments of the French scientist Serge Voronov gave its name to which classic cocktail?
The monkey grind.
Correct. What did J.G.B. Seagate create in 1824?
Angostura bitters.
Correct. What cocktail is most associated with Pate Bryans?
The hurricane.
Correct. Thank you very much. First round. Mr. Regan, you scored 6 correct answers with 5 passes. Thank you very much. He quickly mastered classic cocktails. Cosmos were a big part of his life until he created the legendary Passerby. Tony, what is your chosen subject, sir?
I can't remember.
It's Italian-inspired cocktails.
Italian-inspired cocktails.
I hope so.
I've just wet myself. Is that right?
The hanky-panky cocktail was invented by which female head bartender for Charles Hawtrey?
Anna Coleman.
Correct. What ingredient replaces gin to make a Negroni Sbagliato?
Prosecco.
Correct. What are the component parts of a Godfather cocktail?
Scotch and amaretto.
Correct. Thank you very much. Very good round. Tony Cecchini, you scored 8 correct answers with 4 passes. Well done. A rock star and intellectual, you've been described as. He had to leave Belgrade. A haircut and a suit didn't give him a job, so he tried bartending instead. Starting at Amy Sacco's Lot 61 in New York, fine-tuning at Pastis and Pravda, he opened employees only, the first speakeasy restaurant bar. He also opened in Macau in 2008. He is the legendary Dushan. Please come and join us. Dushan Zaric, what is your chosen subject?
Tequila.
It is tequila. I'm glad you said that.
It's very Serbian, you know.
What tequila drink was invented by Julio Bermejo?
The Tommy's Margarita.
Correct. What is the name of the tool used by jimadores to harvest the agave?
Coa.
Correct. What distillery is Ocho Tequila produced?
La Anteña.
Correct. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Dushan, you scored 10 correct answers with 4 passes. He's well known as a drinks writer, a publisher, founded Class magazine in 1997, Difford's Guides in 2001. Simon Difford, please take the seat. Thank you. Simon Difford, what is your chosen subject?
Well, last night I was stupid enough to turn down the opportunity to do the written works of Simon Difford.
There's a lot of them, you know, it's quite a lot of mugging up to do.
And I opted for ABVs.
ABVs as your chosen subject.
And this morning I was tested in my own bar and failed by Emma, who realised how shit I was at ABVs.
Your questions start now. What is the ABV of Courvoisier VS?
Courvoisier VS, ABV. Which country?
France.
40.
Correct. What is the ABV of Angostura Bitters?
44.7.
Correct. What brand of bourbon changes ABV from 45.2 to 43.2 2 years ago?
Woodford Reserve.
Correct. Simon, you scored 7 correct with 2 passes. Still in the game. Well done, sir. Well done, mate. Puerto Rico's famous director of the USA, Simon Ford. If you Google Simon Ford, it comes up as a £100 million cocaine kingpin. Starting out in a wine shop in London, he joined Seagram, where Wayne Collins said, if you teach me how to use a computer, I'll teach you to bartend. The rest is history. After working at Cobar in Brighton, he's now director of Pernod Ricard USA, Simon Ford! The chosen subject is gin, and the questions start now. The label for Hoxton Gin has a warning of the presence of which two flavourings?
Pineapple and coconut, something?
Correct.
Yeah.
What fruit is found on Tanqueray's bottle cap?
Pineapple.
Correct. Who said, I do like a dry martini, two at the very most?
Dorothy
Very
Parker.
Correct. Where is Junipero produced?
In California, in San Francisco.
Correct. Well done. Simon Ford, you scored 13 correct answers with 5 passes. Okay, guys, in the true tradition of Mastermind, we will start with the people with the lowest score. Everyone's in it to win. Thank you very much, Mr. Regan. Everyone's still in it to win it. You never know what can happen in this round. Mr. Regan, your questions start now. Which poet's last words were reported to be 18 straight whiskies? I think that's a record.
Dylan Thomas.
Correct. A horse walks into a bar. What does the barman say?
Why the long face?
Correct. The addition. Boom! There it is. Which famous star of adult entertainment has released his own rum, and what is it called?
Oh, God, Ron Jeremy.
And it's called?
And I just want to say that I knew Bambi Woods.
Boom! 2 points. That was better than the answer. Of course, the gin is called Ron de Jeremy. Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Regan. Very, very good general all-round. I thought, well done. Okay, Tony.
This round actually gets more disconcerting when you consider that when you read all those questions off that we didn't get, the entirety of the audience knew every one. You're like, you idiot, a Ferrari, fucking Ferrari.
The questions start now. Which hip-hop artist was rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Mind on his money and money on his mind. Okay.
Finally an American question.
Okay, which East Village bar is accessed via a phone booth inside Criff Dog's hot dog joint? PDT. 5 correct answers with 8 passes. Thank you very much. Round of applause. Okay, your questions will start now. Which British bartender opened up the bar with no name at 69 Colebrook Road?
Tony Conigliaro.
Correct. A grasshopper walks into the bar. The barman says, we've got a drink named after you. What does the grasshopper say?
Give me one.
He says, what, you got a drink called Steve? Okay, right. Who said of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she had a walk in a mine?
Humphrey Bogart in
Correct. Oh, thank you very much. Dushan, you scored 8 correct answers with 5 passes. Well done. Simon, are you ready?
No, but go for it. Pass. Pass.
What does he
Pass,
say?
pass, pass, pass.
You know I
pass,
can't drink
pass, pass. Oh, shit. Pass.
Who is credited with adding the flamed orange zest to a Cosmopolitan?
Del Graph.
Correct. What is the ratio of gin to vermouth in a Montgomery?
Pass.
Yay.
Pass. Pass, pass, pass.
Wrote the Savoy cocktail book.
Which one?
Go on, give us an answer.
The original.
Yeah.
Now I've said that, I can't even remember. Because they've just redone it.
Go and help him, Harry.
Craddock.
Correct. That's the correct answer there. Thank you very much, Simon. That was a pretty good round. You scored 7 correct answers, but with a legendary 10 passes. Well done. Mr. Ford, are you ready? Are you?
No.
Never?
I know the answers to their questions, it's just mine.
Right, your questions start now. Which restaurant is said to be the oldest in London?
Rules.
Correct. Where are the wines Tokai and Bull's Blood from?
Hungary.
Correct. Who said, I have taken more out of alcohol than alcohol has taken out of me?
Winston Churchill.
Correct. With 13 points and 12 passes, we have a respectable score, but sadly still holding up the rear, Tony Cecchini. Round of applause for Tony. After Gary Regan's brilliant interjections, he actually leapfrogs the next person. Simon Difford with 14 points and 12 passes. Do you know what? That wasn't a very easy generation. So Gary Regan has 15 points with 9 passes. So we still have Dushan and Simon Difford left. In second place is Dushan with 18 points and 5 passes, making Simon Difford the winner with 19 correct answers and 8 passes. Well done, Simon.
And Illy, where's my iPad? Everyone said you get an iPad when you win.